Mombasa, where fiery Malindi Member of Parliament Aisha Jumwa has been released on a 1 million shilling bond and a surety of a similar amount with the alternative of a 500,000 shillings bail. Now, Jumwa was released together with her bodyguard Geoffrey Okuta. The Member of Parliament was arrested early Wednesday following gun drama in Ganda Ward, Kilifi County that left one person dead. Chief Magistrate Vincent Adet ordered the two to present themselves to the Directorate of Criminal Investigations offices in Malindi on Tuesday next week.
It will not do for the prosecution to present a person who has been arrested in court to seek his continued detention without a charge or a holding charge being lodged in court. It's unlawful for the police to seek to have a person who has been arrested to continue to remain in custody without a formal charge being laid in court. If this trend continues, it will erode all the gains made in the advancement of human rights and the fundamental freedom as provided for in the Bill of Rights since the Constitution was promulgated in August 2010. A person has a right to liberty. A person's right to liberty should be respected at all times unless there are legal reasons for such persons to be deprived of this liberty. The police should only arrest a person when they have prima facie evidence that an offense or a holding charge with the likely offense being presented in court. The police should do this because of only one reason. The Constitution says so. End of quotes. I agree, liberty of the respondent is precious, and one's liberty should not be denied without lawful reasons in accordance with the law. Admitting that the actual involvement of the respondents, and I note that, noting to mention that I'm not dealing with factual evidence at this stage, has been generalized in the application. The court will be going against the provisions of the Constitution by ordering that they be continued detained. This court is of the considered view that the respondent may assist the police in investigations of the alleged offense without being in detention. So in the interest of justice, the application dated the 16th of October 2019 is disallowed to the extent that the respondent shall be released on bond of Kenya shillings 1 million each with one surety of similar amount, or in the alternative, each may execute a cash bill of Kenya shillings 500,000. Further, the respondent shall present themselves to the DCIO Malindi to assist in investigation of the alleged offenses. That is on the 22nd of October 2019. Any further summons shall be issued by the DCI. The police shall have the liberty to charge the respondent with a disclosed offense if they have evidence. If a decision to charge the respondents has been reached by the applicant, they should be summoned to present themselves to court to take a plea. It's so ordered.
Still on that, a section of members of Parliament drawn from the Jubilee Party have condemned the arrest of Malindi Member of Parliament Aisha Jumwa, who was released this morning after spending a night in police custody. The leaders accuse security agencies of witch hunt. They now want ODM members of Parliament accused of incitement in Kibra by-election arrested.
At least nionekane kakichwa. At least kakichwa kaonekane. At least kakichwa kaoneke.
You?
Eh.
Okay. Okay, of course our other colleagues are coming. We are here in Mombasa as members of Parliament from both the National Assembly and Senate in solidarity with Aisha Jumwa, Honorable Aisha Jumwa, Member of Parliament for Malindi. We have come this morning because we knew her case was adjourned to today for ruling. And with me and other members coming, we have Faith, Honorable Faith Gitao, Honorable Rahab Mukami, our chairperson for Kewopa, Honorable Purity Girishi, and myself, Aris Wahome, MP for Kandara, and chairperson Inua Mama Jenga Taifa. The reason we came here is because we've been working with Aisha Jumwa, not just today or yesterday, but also when she was under siege by the ODM party when they were actually throwing her out of the party. We are the people who addressed the press conference and put pressure. Today, we want to thank the judiciary. We want to thank the judiciary for actually releasing Aisha Jumwa, notwithstanding request and objection from the prosecution. We are aware that the prosecution had demanded to hold her for 21 days for unknown charges or suspicions that she could have been involved in an incident that occurred in Malindi. But we just want to actually condemn the entire DCI activities. Lately, he seems to be targeting MPs that are associated or affiliated with the Honorable, the Deputy President, William Samoei Ruto. No. We are members of Jubilee and other parties. As we are gathered here, we actually, Inua Mama, cut across political parties. Yes. But we have seen political prosecutions. These cases are actually very political. And we believe, even though an unfortunate incident occurred in Malindi, where we lost a life, and we want to condole with the family, the fact that it is only Aisha Jumwa in a whole field of maybe hundreds of people that was targeted for arrest and one other person, for me it is selective justice. These are the things that we actually prescribed in our constitution, and we said no to political prosecutions. Obviously.
Now, meanwhile, the Ganda by-election